know, we did take, like I said, 11 of us. One was a visitor, a friend of Rachel's from Minnesota. That was a blessing also. So we were able to, just go down there. So basically, I'm going to explain a little bit of what went on. Basically, what we did is we took over a college campus, and that college campus, we stayed in their dorms. We ate in their cafeteria. We used their auditorium for assemblies. And then what they did is outside the campus, they had a bunch of activities that they could get involved in, whether it was 3-on-3 soccer, 3-on-3 basketball, pool, ping pong, those inflatables, water, cannons, all kinds of stuff that they could do. Just rock climbing, paintball, you name it. They did it all. So they were able to participate. But we started off in the morning. What we did is we started off in the morning and we had a devotional time. And we also started off in the morning with some fun games first. Fun games first from like 9 o'clock in the morning to about 10 or 11. And then we had a guest speaker in the morning who would speak to us, kind of like a daily devotional or a challenge or something like that. And then after that, there was lunchtime. So we'd have lunch. And then after lunch, it was boom. From lunch till about 5 o'clock, we got back to dinner. Once we went to dinner, right after dinner around 7 o'clock, it was back to the serious stuff again. We had awesome pastors and evangelists, teenage evangelists who were in the ministry. And that's what they did is they evangelized the teenagers. E.J. Swanson was one of our speakers. Powerful. The kids really connected with him. The president of Cedarville University was also our speaker. He spoke at night. Dr. White. Awesome. He spoke about being adopted into the family of God. What an awesome message. And one of our teens heard that message and connected with that message, and it was Taylor Fitzsimmons who got born again that night. Amen. The first night, Gavin got saved. So let's hear it up for Gavin. And I got two rebirth certificates for them, so I'll hand those out a little later. But basically, that's what happened. And like I said, God moved in so many ways. I don't want to sit here and tell you everything about it, but some of our kids are willing to come up, stand, and share some of their experiences with them and how God talked to them and how God moved. So, by show of hands, let me see what. Go ahead, share this.
The first night I did lose my voice, but it was only half a day. We got there at 1.
Yeah, we got there at 1.
So the whole day was cut in half, but I still lost my voice. So the rest of the week just wore me out because I tried to scream the rest of the way, even though I probably shouldn't have. So it didn't get really better, but throughout the week it was really weird for me because it's my last year going as a camper because I'm 18 and I just turned 18. So I was the oldest one there, which is also very weird because I remember being only about 11 or 12 when I first went. So my last year here was a slideshow of just memories of camp playing in my head. And I've only been about 3 times, but I know it was different this year just because it was my last year. And I told Teresa that this year it was different because last year I felt almost convicted, something was wrong, and that I needed to repent. But this year I just felt really blessed, and it kind of camp usually knocks me on my face and it's everyone's crying the second night. But I felt just almost relieved. I felt serene with everything at peace. There was nothing wrong with my life, and that everything that I felt this year at camp was just blessings that were just getting poured out. So it was really powerful this year to see. And my best friend, this was her first year, and then to see some of my little cousin was here this year too. So it's weird to see how they moved in their life from the outside because that was me a couple of years ago. So it was just really different this year, but it was a lot of fun, as you can tell. I almost felt too old. I was out of breath and sore the third day. I couldn't feel my legs. We were running the morning service and I was tripping because they were yellow. But I mean, it's a blast. There's nothing that ever compares to that. Kids look forward to that every summer. I know I do.
All right.
life, and I was really surprised at how how effective people were at this camp, and I could really feel the presence of God there. I was so excited when I heard that the church had given all those bags to the one like
Foster care system.
the foster care system. When we had donated the money for that, I was like, I just wanted to give to them, but I didn't have the money, and I didn't know if my mom would let me donate my bag. So when I heard that the church had done that, I just got so overwhelmed. I was so happy, and I was glad that we were able to help people who were in need, and that's something I really like to do. I think my highlight, it was kind of the funniest part of my week was when Natalie and Caleb beat me and Vaughn on a rock climbing wall. It was kind of embarrassing, The two girls beat the two guys. I felt so ashamed. I was like, man. So that was my highlight, and I think also, when this rapper Flame came, he sang in me, I got to take a picture with him. He signed my shirt and stuff. That was just amazing. It's gone. It finally came off. He had signed my arm too. And then, the third best thing was, just all the people coming to Christ, And that was just so amazing. And, I was so glad to see that we had more brothers and sisters, coming to God.
Amen. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of ministries that Lift Ministries partners with right there in the Dayton area. And what happened was one of the ministries that they go into is the foster care system of Dayton. And what they found out that Dayton, for the county of Ohio, is one of the highest rated counties with kids who time out of the system. Like 400 and something kids are timing out of the system. And Brother Dan shared with us that a lot of these kids, when they move from wherever they're going, they don't have a bag. They take all their stuff and they throw it in a trash bag. And when they show up to wherever they're going, that's what they got, is a trash bag with all their stuff in it. And they throw it down on the ground, and they're waiting for whatever next, whether it be another home or I don't know where they transition to, but that's what they have, is a trash bag. And he was moved by that, and he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my, how many of you guys have seen your little roller bags, they got the little handle and the wheels on it, it's your luggage. And he says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my bag and I'm going to donate it. And I want everybody else here, if you've got a bag that you're willing to donate, bring it on up to the stage. And that kind of catapulted. Well, what happened was, somebody from the audience who has a connection with a vendor, that vendor says, you know what, I will donate bags at cost. This is a bag that retails for like $45, $50. Beautiful bags, we got to see them. And so that's what they did. So we ended up with like 143 bags that we donated to the Dayton area. Which was and that's what Josh is talking about. That moved him.